sisters. There were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun.
All things musicals. I hope you're all feeling festive still, because on today's show we're going to be talking about why. Alright, so before we get started, I'll tell you about our show. White Christmas. Veterans Bob Wallace and Phil Davis have a successful song and dance act after World War II. With romance in mind, the two follow a duo of beautiful singing sisters en route to their Christmas show at a Vermont lodge, which just happens to be owned by Bob and Phil's former army commander. With a dazzling score featuring well-known standards including Blue Skies, Eye of a Piano, How Deep is the Ocean, and the perennial title song, White Christmas is an uplifting, wholesome musical that will delight audiences of all ages. Our principal cast features Bob Wallace, Phil Davis, Betty Hines, Judy Hines, Exskill Foster, Mike Nutley, General Henry Waverley, Susan Waverley, Martha Watson, and Ralph Shelton. Alright, it's time to start talking a little about the show. Yeah, it kind of feels like it should be one great big cabaret act that you probably would get at hotels. You definitely get them here in England, in this country. You definitely get cabaret nights here at your hotels in this country. And yeah, normally they are as bad as they are, as they seem to be. I mean, they try, but it's like you're always thinking, oh my, what was that? Yeah. But I can't. I mean, every single cabaret night I saw at the hotel, I always thought, what have I just seen? Could we not have had them around a bingo? And then he got a line. What? Oh, we're not playing live. Full House. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it kind of feels like that because all the music, the whole music feels really dreary. I mean, we're going to come on to the musical number section later on, but I felt a lot of the music is really, really dreary. I can't whether it's kind of just like the same tune. So even when it's supposed to be a happy song, when it's supposed to be a sad song, it just kind of has the same kind of that it's just, yeah, so it just makes it really hard, but these musical numbers try to really stand out, so that's going to be a real challenge coming later on in the musical numbers section later on. But yeah, I felt a lot of them I felt just like the same, just kind of like on the same melody, the same tune. So I mean, bless the cats, they try their best to portray what the mood of the song's supposed to be, but the tune was kind of overpowering them and letting them down, and yeah, and really that's just. You could show me on your face what you're trying to feel, but the music is telling a bigger story, and here in a musical, the music always will outshine the characters. So the characters try to sing they're happy, the music will tell you otherwise. It's kind of like, musical theatre's version of body language. You're saying one thing, but your face is saying a completely different other. That's what I felt this musical was. I mean, the characters were saying one thing, but the music was saying completely different other. And you know me, in the case of a musical, you have to go along with the music. You have to leave the music word, not the characters. Yeah. So a lot of those numbers just felt like kind of really dreary, kind of really down. But yeah, I kind of felt they were all kind of like the same line. It's just that it felt like I kept hearing the same song over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like but I really did love the 50s vibe to it. I really felt we got that kind of 1950s centric in terms of the style, the scenery, the costumes. That was very, 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 very grand. Some of those costumes, it was definitely sweet 1950s. I really loved the motel setting. I really did love that. I mean, maybe I'd love a bit. The motel to have shone a little bit more. We need a musical set in a motel, don't we? Don't we? Like actually fully set in a motel. Because that would be really interesting. But yeah, I thought the motel set was really great, and we got to see a lot of nice scenery. I actually would have just loved to see more motel because we were either the lobby or the bar. Whenever we had motel seats, it was either in the lobby or in the bar. It's I'd love to explore something else, like say what the bedrooms might look like what's the dining room look like, what does their actual entertainment room look like? Because that bar clearly is not fit for entertainment. So what does the actual entertainment room look like? You know, I would love to learn a little bit more about about the motel. Because I thought the setting was really great. It's just I would love to see a bit more of it in action. Just would have loved to see a little more of that setting in action because what actually was great. The characters themselves, yeah. Oh boy, if the musical number section wasn't already tough, the characters are going to be even tougher. These characters, they do actually make it really hard to like. They actually have to earn their stripes with me. They really do. They really need to earn their stripes. All the things they do, all the way some of them behave, it's just, oh my god. Oh my, yeah, a lot. They're very eccentric. I'll get into that. These characters, they are very eccentric characters. And they make it really hard to love. Now I'm very glad that Christmas wasn't the overbearing theme here, because obviously it's called White Christmas, so you would expect Christmas to really heavily dominate the production. And really, even though it's set around about Christmas time, it's not. Christmas isn't really that dominating in the production. We don't see lighting. We don't see Christmas trees. We don't see tinsel. So that's the only thing I will allow at Christmas. Tinsel. That's the only thing I'm going to allow. We don't have any carolers, thank God. So apart from the actual title song, and I think Happy Holidays as well, it's not Christmas. It's not really about Christmas. Christmas is the setting, but really, it's not a Christmas story. Which I think for a Grinch like me, whoo, hallelujah. So I'm telling you now, I do not want to watch a musical just based on Christmas. You just get Christmas songs left, right, center for 2.5 hours. No. That would get me leaving at intermission time. But yeah. So I felt it was really. So I felt the balance was struck perfectly here, because Christmas was the setting, but it wasn't the dominating factor in this production, which was really great. Because it had its own unique story to it. It was weird. Some classic, little storylines that we've seen a lot of time. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, misunderstandings, and all that. for a lot of storylines that we're familiar and lots of other works, you know, film and TV productions went in there, but they're making its own unique way. I thought it was really nice. Yeah, I honestly really don't know what to actually make about this musical as a whole. It's not bad, but I think if you were to ask me of all the musicals I've seen live, if you were to ask me to rank them, this probably wouldn't rank high. I honestly don't know what didn't. I can't work out what didn't really work for me. It's about the idea behind it was good, but I just don't know. There's something. I just can't work. I just can't work it out. I don't know. I can't really work out what it is. Just I can't figure it out. Yeah. I'm not saying. So I wouldn't say it's a bad production. It was quite good, but it's definitely not probably going to be up there as one of my favourites. Would I ever go and see it again? I don't know. Yeah, it was alright. There was just something, and I just can't work out what it was. There was just something that wasn't doing it for me, and I can't work out what it was. Oh, I really did love that 50s centric. I really loved the vibe of it. I really felt I love that 1950s vibe. I think we should have seen more culture from there. Would have been great to me. It's great having the costumes, but I think I would have liked to see more 50s culture thrown into there as well, just to really hammer home the time period we're in. But I quite like that. I feel like that's sanky feeling. It felt like a lot like it should be a swing musical. You know, have a big ballad thing. You know what I mean? It don't mean a thing. Swing. That's what we need. We need to come up those numbers. Sort of just give it a little bit of oomph. You know, give it a little bit of oomph to it. We need a bit of that because it kind of had, because in terms of the setting and the costumes, it kind of had that 1950s swinging by. It's just the music was just more. But we need every now and then. That's fine. But every now and then we need to change the tempo. We need to give a little oomph every now and then. The gestures is just not right, is it? We need a little. Is it? I know. We need a little oomph every now and then. We didn't get it because the comedies become on the same pace. But we kind of needed that little 50s big band vibes in there. We needed at some point in this musical, we needed a little bit of swing, and we didn't get it. But we could have doubled it. We really could have doubled it. We really could have doubled that 50 swing. Let's sort of give it a bit of a oomph. Is that better? Is that better? Suggestion? Is that better for those of you watching? Is that the video version? Is that the suggestion bit better? Is that better? We need a bit more oomph every now and then. That's what we need. That's what we need. Yeah. But it's not a bad show. I just wasn't really sort of feeling it. And yeah, it's kind of got some things I would really be into. The whole motel vibe was really great. The cabaret acts and everything, the musical numbers, all that. You know, the singers. I thought that should be things I'm really into, but it just didn't really work for me altogether. I just really can't work out what it was that just for me just did not get me really sort of, you know, loving this show. I just can't work it out. Okay, I'm now ready to discuss the musical numbers. Like I said, this is going to be a very tricky job. It's going to be really hard to pick favourites, but let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, because like I said earlier, a lot of the music kind of felt like it was kind of like the same melody. It kind of felt like it had like the same tune, and it was quite really drew on the. Now that's fine. Every now and then, we needed a little bit of oomph. We needed a little sort of swing number. We needed a big band number in here somewhere just to kind of oomph and make some of these numbers stand out a bit more. We needed that. We didn't really get that. Let's go through them, shall we? So we'll start at 1. So at 1 we had the overture. Happy Holidays, 1944. White Christmas. Music box. Happy holidays, let yourself go. Sisters, the best things happen while you're dancing. Snow, what can you do with a general? Let me sing, and I'm happy. Count your blessings. Blue skies. Okay, I'm going to talk through some of them. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, I think, was the first. I'm going to do just the first bit, not the combo. Happy holidays. That is kind of me the first example of the dreariness with all. It's like, come on. I think isn't this supposed to be like an upbeat number? I mean, if we looked at the lyrics, isn't this supposed to be about glad tidings and joy? I mean, I'm pretty sure, isn't that what it's supposed to be about? I mean, yeah. But the melody and the way they're kind of, performing it, it just kind of makes me feel like this is kind of being really drew. This kind of would be me if I was forced to sing on Christmas, and we've made it very, 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 very clear I'm not a Christmassy person. But this kind of would be me if I had the way they're performing. I kind of feel this would kind of be me, being sort of like the Druids, and it's almost like I'm being forced to do it, which I probably would be being forced to do it. But yeah, I kind of felt like this really should be more of an upbeat number, but it's not. And I just, and straight away it's the first one. It's the first track, and already we're kind of setting the tone of, oh no, it's already getting dreary. It's already being quite dreary. And everything. Yeah. Just come on, quick, a little bit of maybe. No, are we gonna have a little bit. Any? Are we gonna maybe? No. Well, we tried because they're still happy holidays, but they're not feeling happy. And also in the song, they then have a segment from obviously the infamous White Christmas as well. So it's straight away the jury has already kicked in. So it should be quite a happy number, but it's just so more dreary at all, which is. And next on the top is so we then get White Christmas, jury, like the kind of the infamous. But it's only like a small bit, so I'm not going to focus on it too much because I'm not saying the second act, because the second act gets played properly. So we'll just move on to Sisters. What a great way to introduce Betty and Judy, eh? This is just a great big full-blown cabaret act, and I'm going to talk about Bob and Phil's doing it as well because it's not mentioned on the list of songs in the second act. So I'll mention it in a moment. But first, maybe focus more on. Oh, it is. Right. Okay. Sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it is mentioned. Right. The reprise is on the list of the second act. Right. I'll come back to it. Right. No. I'll stay with Judy and Betty for this one. Then. Right. Well. Right. Okay. Part of the fourth part will come on to the second act in a moment. Right. So back to that one with Judy and Benny. This is quite a great number to introduce our two female leads. It's a great big full-blown 1950s cabaret number. This is what I was talking about. This is kind of sort of those 1950s cultural references that I felt we needed to see a bit more of. Because She's got them wearing all the 1950s century costumes. They've got their feathers. You know, you see a lot of, you know, when they do like this and that. The feather choreography. It's not easy. It needs to move those feathers about in time. The way they go sort of like see this was brilliant. Yeah, this was a great way to introduce our two Burmese. Absolutely just brilliant. And the boys later on get their own go, but not yet. I'm not going to talk about it just yet. Oh, how I tease. So then the best things happen while you're dancing. Oh, so this is Phil's number. Or the skit one. Oh, right, I'll come back in a minute. Right, I just want to do next best things happen when you're dancing. I'll come back to another one. I mean, that's a skit one. Over. So best things I done. This is basically Phil's number. And it just kind of shows his flamboyance, doesn't it? You know? Yeah, it shows how he's the more eccentric one. And Bob is kind of sort of like the hesitant of the two. Yeah, but I think I love how this one just shows Phil's eccentricness. So we come back to a Love of the Weather, which I sadly skipped. What I love about this one, Love of the Weather, is how Bob is just basically, you know, sort of very down and trodden, and talking about how he's never really been lucky in love, and you know, he talks about kind of referring to it as the weather, you know, how it always never seems to turn out quite like how I expected. Well, that could not be more true. He comes to England. What's that to the shocking number? It's going to be sunny all day. Oh, how come it's draining, drizzling down outside my window? You'd be right here home in England, Bob. No, but I can really feel for this number really makes me feel for Bob. No, because does he want love? Does he want to take the plunge? Does he not want to take the plunge? I just can't tell. But I do love how he makes the comparisons with it between that and the weather, so that's great. So that's sadly skip that. Right, okay. What do I talk about next? Oh, snow. I love snow. This is basically where our two male leads, our two female leads, which come together, and you get to a really great because obviously this is when obviously Phil's tricking Bob again, going for the sisters. Very forward up, Phil, isn't he? I love how the two sides come together, and it's just talk about a really common which of course is snow. Because don't we all love a bit of snow? We all love a bit of snow. What can you do with general? This is a very intro, because obviously this helps to set the situation the general's in, you know, seeing how he's kind of, you know, not really happy where he is. I mean, and obviously Martha gets to take from the centre here. Because she's desperate to be in the spotlight, isn't she? Aren't we all, Martha? Aren't we all? But it's desperate, and then there's pushing it. Alright, we'll come out later in the character section. But she kind of tries to help us with how hard life has been for the general ever since, obviously, you know, the war. Because obviously, you know, what is the general supposed to do after the war? And that's basically what the song's all about. And then you've got Count Your Blessings instead of Sheep. Bob proving that he could really be father material, couldn't he? The way he helped Susan get sleep, that's brilliant. I mean, Bob, you could easily be a parent if you want to be. And then, oh, blue skies. Sorry, I should not be laughing, but it's funny because of the tone of it. Because this should technically be quite a very fun, happy number. You got Bob singing about how, oh, with blue skies, I can be so happy. When deep down, he's just obviously had this falling out with Betty, and she's now decided to head for York. So there's kind of a bit of eye to it. Yeah, you see what I mean, really upbeat, happy, but deep down, you're really not. I think that's a really sort of poetic irony is kind of ending at. Really, really pretty. Okay, so to pick favourites from this first act, can I do it? Can I do it? Or can. Right, I'm going to choose Love of the Weather, Sisters, Snow, Blue Skies, Do I Want Cut Your Blessings, Do I Want Cut Your Blessings? Yeah, Cut Your Blessings. I'll take those 5. I'll take those 5 for the first act. Okay, we can do it. Right. Moving on to Act 2. In Act 2, we've got the entree. I Love a Piano. Falling Out of Love. Can Be Fun. We've got a reprise of Sisters. I'm going to come on to that in a moment. Love You. Didn't Do Right By Me. The Old Man Prelude. Let Me Sing and I'm Happy. Reprise. How Deep Is the Ocean? Reprise. The Old Man. White Christmas. I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. Don't. Know what you're thinking. Don't. Do not. Don't. Dirty animals. Okay. I Love a Piano. This is a really. This is. I think this is the best example of what I mean when I say we need a bit of oomph. Because this one really tries to be upbeat. It really tries to be up-tempo. It tries to give us that kind of swing that I have been saying is lacking in this production. It's all just to the same thing. And I feel this number, it really, because it's with the 2 Ford lovebirds, Phil and Judy. I feel this really is a big eccentric, big number, and I feel like this is the biggest opportunity we have to try and get a bit of upbeatness into it. But I actually have seen this number be done at Mickey's Christmas Big Band in Disneyland Paris. Minnie does it. She wears this really... Now, Minnie, what really did scream out pretty, she wears this really weird eccentric outfit, which kind of screams Miss Universe 2019. Because that was the year I saw it. That was the year I saw Big Band. So, yeah, she's tried to that. She's wearing this weird tiara. She's got a great big long feather boa. And then she kind of goes like, I love the piano. And it's like, oh, what happened to Minnie? She's going all seductive. Oh, no. It's like, I love the piano. It's like, it got pulled. So it's like, oh my god. So like, I had no idea it was in this, it was in this musical. Because obviously I saw it at Christmas, but I was like a real kid. I was a kid about 12, 13. So then, fast forward 10 years later, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this number. I know that number from where? And of course now, nowhere. Disneyland Paris did a White Christmas number. But it was really, but in Mickey's Christmas Big Band, the number was kind of sort of camp, outrageous, lavish. That's because Minnie was kind of being. It's also she had a sort of there was some sort of weird spell over her. It's like Minnie, you feel okay, love? Yeah. And she actually had the feather boa was actually done as a piano keys. But back to this musical, back to White Christmas. In White Christmas, it was just kind of, grand, chic, not too OTT, not too lavish, so not like Disneyland Paris was. And I kind of thought this was the best chance we had to see some upbeat, but lacking. Falling Out of Love Can Be Fun. So this is basically Martha trying to install some sisterhood into Betty and Judy. Did anyone not tell Martha sisterhood's got a long way to go? You're in the 50s. You've got a long way to go before you get to sisterhood. We've got a long way before sisters are doing it for themselves. But yeah, so I thought it was really interesting because I don't think Martha understands the situation that Betty and Judy are in. She's just like, oh, well, you kicked that mud out of your hair. Let me show you how to do it. But yeah, so it kind of feels, So I love the way that Martha just gets to really sort of be sort of on her own 2 feet here, proving that you don't need a man. I just don't know the context, but yeah, but basically they go along with it. They go along with it. They happily go along with it. So yeah, but I think it's a really great number. Showing the sisters doing it for themselves there. This is what you got to look. This is what you can make. What hopefully the future will look like. I don't know. Right, now we get to sisters. The reprise, because obviously Betty and Judy are now AWOL. So that then leaves somebody to do the sisters number. Who are we going to get to do that number? Bob, go grab yourself a skirt. Oh my god, it's cringe! It's cringe! This is the sort of seaside hotel Capri night that I told you about that you would get here in England. It's so cringy. And come on, boys, if you're gonna do it properly, right? Because you see the girls with the boas, the way they're holding them, and the cheddar smiles, the little makeup mascara. But I'm like, big boys, if you get, I know this is the 1950s, but boys, if you're gonna do it properly. I want to see him sashaying. I want to see him in full-blown drag. I want to see him in the frocks. I want to see him in the wigs. I want to see the eyeliner on their faces. Come on, sashay it out, boys, okay? You get... Because they're still in their normal clothes. So, all the... It's the feather production. But I'm watching thinking, apart from cringing, I'm also thinking, boys, come on. If you're going to do it properly... Sorry, no. If you're going to do it, if you're going to stand in for the Hay Sisters, you got to do it properly. We need to see you in your frocks. It's like, oh my god, this is so cringe. But hey, at least Boss Fire let his hair down, so woohoo! But seriously, guys, if you're going to do it properly. Get yourself full-blown frocks. And I'm not normally, pushing drag. I'm not... Normally, I'm like, oh, no. Spicy gay, but not if you're dressing up like that. Oh, no. I'm not... It's just, no. Conchita's the unacceptable one, but just, oh, no. So I'm not normally pushing that, because that's not really for me. But in this number, we kind of needed it. We kind of needed it. You gotta do it, boys. Do it properly. But, oh my god, it's so cringe. Then you go from that to the next number we have, which is Love You Don't Do Right By Me. This is a really beautiful number. It's Betty performing at the Regency. I think it's a really, really emotional number. But I can't tell the content behind it. Is she Lover Scorn or Broken Heart? Because the lyrics are kind of saying to me, this is supposed to be a song sung by a Lover Scorn. But the way she's singing it, the tone, because you know me, I always judge. I'm a good character when it comes to judge a character when it comes to tone. In terms of the tone, it's really kind of emotional, quite heartbreaking. So yeah, it's a really, really beautiful number. And now also you got Bob has the number as well. He does this number called How Deep Is the Ocean. And I feel like this is where he really pours his heart out. But I think it would have been better if those two songs were split up. Because during bass numbers, the point we get instrumental, and then she stands still, and then Bob then comes in this bit. I kind of felt these two numbers should be kind of broken up. They shouldn't be put together. It should be two separate numbers broken together. Up, so they can both shine on their own. I mean, yeah, How Deep Is the Ocean gets reprised, but I think it would be better if originally the two songs just got separated and they both could then shine out together. They're both really, really powerful numbers. Okay, Let me sing and I'm happy reprise. Here we go. Little Susan finally gets to shine. She's got a feather boa as well. Were feather boas really a big item in the 1950s? Everyone seems to have a feather boa. You're gonna catch me in one of those. Everyone sort of had like a feather boa. It's like, is this a really popular item in the 1950s? Okay, play on. It's like, Bob's just like, wow, okay. We're going there. We are going there. Okay. Which does really good. She really does. Good. And then, of course, finally, you get the White Christmas, where they get to do the whole full-blown number. I kind of feel like, because we're towards the end, it kind of should be really big, upbeat, but it's still kind of like, no, come on, it's the end now. We need a big finish. That's not dreariness. Yeah. And then obviously I've got My Love to Keep Me Warm. It's a great number for them all to do their sort of cut and course. It's a really great number there as well. Right, favourites on the second act. Falling Out of Love Can Be Fun. I'll take the reprise of Sisters. I don't know if I've ever chosen a reprise before, but I'm going to have it. Love You Didn't Do Right By Me. How Deep Is the Ocean. And I've got My Love to Keep You Warm. There you go. There you go. We did manage to pick favourites in both acts. Not as top of the board it's going to be. Alright then, now on to the characters. And seeing how the musical number section wasn't too difficult, I thought this might be a breeze too. Let's see, shall we? So I'll remind you of our principal roles. We have Bob Wallace, Phil Davis, Betty Haynes, Julie Haynes, General Henry Waverley, Susan Waverley, Martha Waverley, Ralph Sheldrake. Okay, I'm going to go through them now. So, I'll start with Ralph. It's tricky, because he doesn't really show that much, does he, throughout? He's kind of like a side character. He definitely screens, TV, doesn't he? He's definitely one of those TV moguls, definitely. He kind of could be shady, but it's not. That's right, but he's not actually. But he kind of just screens showbiz. The spanky service. Yeah. I don't know what I make it because obviously we don't see that much from him. But yes, I think we're about to just move on there. I'll do Susan Waverley next. A really sweet kid. She really is a really sweet kid. Knows how to stand on her own 2 feet. I loved it in the end when she finally got to do a musical number. Because like Martha, she was desperate to live. Unlike Martha, she wasn't being completely pushy. She was kind of like biding her time. And then when she got to shine, she did shine. So it's real all there. Martha, pushy. I mean, like, so Mr. Therapist, I've got another person that can sing, and well, Mr. Wallace, I know someone who's really great at Pella. It's like, Martha, there's desperate, and then there's pushing it. Okay, yeah, I can tell, Martha, you desperately want to be in this production. You definitely want to be in the show. But you need to know a little bit about subtlety here. Okay? You need to know about how to bide your time. Not just come outright and be fooled about it, be really pushy and make it look like. Basically, what I'm trying to say, is don't paint the desperation on your face. And also, let's forget, she's the catalyst for Bob and Betty's separation. So, Martha's a snoot. She likes to keep. She's very good at hiding things, isn't she? She's She's very good at sort of stirring the drama, Martha. She's very, very good at kind of stirring the drama. She's very, very good at doing that. She would have been terrible in Waitress. Watching me just sort of did the stirring. Yeah, more like Waitress. She'd be a terrible character in Waitress. That affair would have come out straight away if she was in Waitress. But just like, but I kind of put more, but she kind of like a pot stirrer. Yeah, but and one of those pots she did stir with the general, did he not show his temper? Let's go on to the general. I just don't know. I mean, he kind of feels like a lost soul. Whenever you see him, it's almost like he's longing to go back to the army, but it's not. But it's not at the same time appreciating what he's really got in front of him. So I kind of feel like it's kind of about, a bit of a lost soul to him here. Yeah. So yeah. And he kind of and he's still got this. What I love about is we're seeing in the motel. He's still got that the attitude and demeanour of a general, so he still behaves like one. He's technically not a general anymore, so still quite stern, quite strict, quite lay down the law. So really good there. Okay, so we're then going to move on to the sisters. Do we do Betty first or do Judy? Let's do Judy first, because we're first or G4. Oh, here we go. She's gonna be a blonde, eccentric, OTT, character gonna get on your nerves, and she's very forward. She's very pushing, completely right for Bob, not Bob for Phil. She's completely right for Bob's partner Phil. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. Whew. That was a close call. Whew. Whew. You can see clearly how she and Phil are a definite match. You can see how she's a definite match, and clearly I think she's definitely the one who would wear the pants in that relationship between her and Phil. The way she started to basically just get Phil to basically get out and propose to her, that's brilliant. She does show a bit of a jealous streak from time to time. She does every now and then have a moment where she shows you do not want to mess with her. So she completely changed my opinion of her by the time we got to the end of the show. Betty, I can't work. See how GD's kind of like the female version of Bill. Betty, I kind of feel like it's the female version of Bob. So it's all like you make it very, very clear who these characters are supposed to shack up with. I really, really love Betty. I thought she was very down to earth. She's very, very gentle. She can show she can have a fire reaction when she needs to be. But I felt she was very sympathetic. And I really could feel for her. Of course, when she does that number, the reason I thought that is just wow. But like I said, I can't tell whether it's because as she's scorned or heartbroken. It's hard to judge with that one. Of course, then they do get to go to the end, of course. But yeah, but I do love how she could be. But I do love how she can be really stern and Bob. Yeah, and show that she can be able to stand on her two people's side. She's not completely naive. She's not completely rely on one. Yeah, but I really do love it. She's very, very down to earth. Quite love her. Right, on to the two men. Let's do the womanizer first. Oh my God, Phil. Because I thought the way he's just been with flirting with all these ladies, like left, right, side. Oh my God, he's a complete womanizer. No, I'm not going to do the song by Beyonce. I'm not going to do it. Don't worry. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not doing the song. Don't worry. Do not worry. Not doing the song. Oh my God, the way he just keeps flirting, I was like, oh my God. Like I say, he's very forward. He's very out there. He's always very pushy as well. So he's always trying to move things along. He's always trying to force things, even when they shouldn't be forced. But yeah, and I'm trying to think, is there ever a moment where we see literally showing there's a I'm trying to think what's the right word. Is there a moment where he's kind of literally downtrodden and shows like actual empathy? So but it's just like complete or smile and jazz hands the whole way through. Is there but is there not a moment where is there any moments where you can show us that you have empathy, that you do feel downtrodden, do you feel sorrow? You just like a one trick pony? So I mean, he's very, very out there, Phil. He really, really is. That which leads to Bob, however, is the complete opposite. I feel Bob is the complete opposite. I feel Bob holds back. He got me a bit. There are times where he doesn't have the balls to go out and seize the opportunity. He is quite held back. Kind of needs a little bit of a lending hand every now and then. Even when he has to go go to New York and chase Betty, he should not have needed Susan, the general, and Phil to all say, "Go get her." Should have been immediately go, "Right, I'm going back." So he does need to be pushed in the right direction. And then Bob, it's almost like he's not able to think for himself. He's kind of quite guarded. Kind of keeps close to his chest. And it takes a really long. He's got a lot of layers, and it takes the whole production for him to break those layers down, bit by bit by bit by bit. But he does have this moment, like I do love obviously when he did the Cat the Blessings number. That's a really great moment there, where he shows that he can be quite soothing, quite gentle, quite farm material maybe. And then eventually we do see him being really happy at times, like obviously when he and Betty having that little chat with one another not long afterwards. And the bliss guys was just that was Price's poetic irony. Yes, feels sort of upbeat when really he's like, I'm not really, because I just don't know what's just going with me and Betty. That was quite good. So I think of the two, Phil and Bob, I prefer Bob more than I do Phil. Which kind of leads me to decide, out of all these characters, who could I consider to be my favourite. And it's actually quite hard. It actually is quite hard. I think it's between two. I think it has to be between Betty and Bob. And the question is, who do I think deserves it? Who do I think has earned it more? That is the question. I think I'm going to give my favourite character to Bob. Well, that's all I've got time for today. It's been lovely coming as always. And until next time, at Showtime.
Sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun.